nobody else where I was really liked cartoons as much as I did. Even like the friends that I would be like, please go watch this cartoon. I love it so much. All of this about it is so cool. And they'd be like, yeah, very, very cool. And then they'd watch one episode and be like, it's not really realistic though. I'm like, that's the point.
I was watching like a lot of animated movies and I was like, that's such a fun way to tell a story. Like because your characters can be anything, like you can do anything in animation, and I feel like that's really powerful for like emotional mood. I have to say my motivation for animation definitely comes from telling stories. I love making characters. I love creating like scenarios for the characters to act out in. And character acting in general is really fun, being able to express things that people can't really do, but like it's believable.
Because like with writing, it was like a huge process, and then to get someone to like take it in, they would have to like put it in front of their face and like pay attention to it continuously. But with drawings, I could just put it right in front of someone's face and then they would see it. So I like wanted to turn that into a career, and animation was, I really loved cartoons, and it was art that was a job. A lot of the time, what keeps me motivated is seeing the final product. I want to get it done just so I can show other people, because like a lot of animation is done really, really rough. The actual hard work is not making it look perfect, making the final image. The actual hard work is the like really, really rough drawings, the really, really like work in progress things, to just show you the idea.
Oh, is this Tahiti? Well, then allow me to make a sand angel in this lovely soft wooden sand. Ouch!
Showing the idea is so exciting that like, because I know that I have good ideas, and I like the drive to like show people all my good ideas rather than like just, I don't know, keep them to myself and go through my life not doing that. There's days where it's like I show up at 9-ish, and then because there's a project due the next day that is a big one, I've stayed until like 12:45, which makes like 15 hours and 45 minutes. I usually stay about 12 hours, 15 at the max. Well, like one of the things is definitely burnout. Artists like have fun making their stuff. Artists like go crazy drawing all the time. They're so creative, but like those muscles tire out eventually. And that's not great if you're in the middle of working on a show and you just, I don't know, I can't make things right now. I'm like, you have a job, you need to be working. Like definitely being overwhelmed and not talking to people will make your burnout worse. Definitely it will. Because like burnout is a mental thing.
I try to go home early a lot of times because it takes me a while to go home, and I don't want to like spend all of my time here because I feel like that would not be very good for mental health. But taking like breaks, like eating food and walking about, because you can't really like sit in a chair for 9 hours straight. Well, you don't want to, but sometimes you end up doing it. So yeah, very long time.
Working here at BOSA for such late hours means I pretty much don't have a personal life. I call my family and they're like, oh, what's going on in your life? I'm like, well, I'm doing this assignment. Like there's not a lot of personal relationships outside of like who is physically there in the class with me.
I try to spend time with my brothers on the weekend, but a lot of the times I end up having to go into school and work. And I kind of justify it by saying, oh, this is only 4 months and then I'll have a break and then I can actually spend proper time with them. But sometimes it's just like, I feel so bad. And I have to say, it's hard to think about like, oh, I'm in school now, working a lot, and then I'm gonna go in the industry and I'm gonna work a lot. So it's like, oh, I don't really have any free time. It's tough.